Thank you all for joining the Top Gun Collector channel. My name is Al, and today we're going to be taking a look at Batman Detective 1000 by Prime One Studio. So before we jump into the review, I'll show you guys a few pictures of the unboxing. Alright, just to give you guys a little bit more background information on this piece, it is a 1/3 scale statue by Prime One Studio. Concept art by Jason Fabok. I believe, yeah, the Detective Comics 1000 cover. Did the measurements on this, I believe it was 16 inches deep, approximately 33 inches from the tip of the cape over here to the bat, and height wise it was about 40 to 41 inches. I'm not 100% sure if those are the same measurements on the Prime One Studios website, but I do recall a lot of people in the community indicating that those were incorrect. So yeah, as far as depth wise go, I believe that's where the issue was. I actually measured it at around 16 inches, so I can, definitely fit on majority of the shelvings that you can find. But yeah, let's go right ahead and get a little bit more closer, and I'll walk you guys through the whole piece and give you guys a little bit more in-depth review on this. Alright, so let's get a little bit more up close here. We can start by taking a look at the base. So just starting off with the smoke effect here, they did a good job. A lot of details and swerves and some grays throughout to kind of give it the more of that shadow, some shadow effect. I believe this is or was translucent, as it does appear that's a little bit more visible on the tip, so this may have been translucent, but good job with the smoke. I do wish that they could have given like an additional piece to insert in case you wanted to remove the smoke. I know a lot of people indicated that they just either didn't like it or it just caused issues as far as displayability. And there's also a cool Batman symbol back there, but again, it's not visible because of the smoke effect. But overall, good job with the smoke. Now the base itself, just gonna say it's probably one of the best paint apps and details that I've seen on Prime One bases. Typically a lot of their bases are pretty plain and never issues with the scope. It's just that the paint apps or the paint is always really just like all muted or one color, but that's not the case here. Look at that great detail. We got a lot of different colors, from blues and grays and purplish red. A lot of textures. We have these gold accent here border around the window. It would have been neat if they could have added like a glass stained window with like some sort of design, but again, this is based off the Detective 1000 cover, so I know they were going for accuracy here. Yeah, look, a lot of textures here. Good job with the bats as well. See if you can see it. It's not zooming in. Yeah, a lot of different colors, and even on the wings themselves, a lot of textures that you can see. Let's see, probably get a better look out with this one over here. Yeah, so good job even with the bats. Now I actually like these bats. I'm not sure, well, some of you may have either still owned, or have seen the Batman Hush. That one has about multiple bats, but those are all on top of each other. They kind of just fit. I believe it's friction fit, so no magnets. And the issue with that one is that they would fall. You know, either they were too loose, the fitment would get loose over time, it would just lean, the bats will fall. So I'm kind of glad that they kind of went with just one bat per insert. You know, I didn't like the whole, it looked cool having multiple bats, but yeah, I'd rather not have any of those issues with things falling off my statues. So then back here we have these crosses. Even the crosses themselves, let me see if I can get up close here. Hard to see, but even the crosses themselves have a bunch of detail. And again, great job with the paint apps here. A lot of blues and grays, gold accents all throughout the bottom. Brick wall back here. Good job. Look at that. It looks really good. Huge crack in the middle. A lot of detail. You can see that. Yeah. Then we have this huge chimney here, which is good. It's not only purposes of just like, you know, for the display, but also it secures the cape, you know, to prevent any leans down the road, which tends to be an issue sometimes with these larger 1/3 pieces. And again, just great detail, different colors throughout the base, gold accents. Yeah, really good job by Prime One. They killed the base, I think. Looks really good. Now moving on to the bat himself. Alright, so starting off with the boots, he has a lot of details. Textures here gives it kind of like that leather effect. Really good. Mixed with some grays as well. He even has like gunmetal shin pads there. So a lot of different colors just in the boots themselves. Then we move on to the body, the suit. Now I was a bit concerned at first seeing pictures online thinking that it was completely flat with just a few etch marks everywhere, but this has way more than that. You know, you have some etch marks, different colors, you see some white and brownish there, and then a lot of just textures throughout that you don't see on pictures. Like up close, you can see all those textures. It's really good. Yeah, really good here. Just a lot of textures and the etch marks kind of throughout. And the same thing with the boot over here. You got like the, you know, same thing other side. Looks like real leather mixed with some gray here and the gunmetal cover. Then we move on to the top torso. We have the gold utility belt. Really good paint app here. But it's Prime One. They typically never miss with paint. Do such a good job. And yeah, just a lot of detail throughout this piece. A bunch. Again, leather. Looks like leather here. We have the gauntlet. Yeah, just really good paint app. There are some an additional plate here that I'll be changing that in a little bit just to kind of get you guys to see all the different switch outs. Then again, great paint work here. No issues, no breakages either, which I'm so glad. Yeah, so the cape itself, it's huge. You know, like I said, the statue itself with the cape, it's about 41 inches in height due to the cape. But yeah, so the cape, it's let's see, you can see it. It's like more pliable, so less prone to breakage, weighs less. as well. And it just looks awesome, man. Love it. Really, really dope, man. And then the head sculpts. Such a good job. Look at that. Leather effect right there. Just looks awesome. You can even see not too much stubble. The other ones you can, but yeah, it looks good. A lot of detail. Let me see the nostrils. And just the wrinkles there. More etch marks. The ear protruding out the mask, which looks pretty awesome. Yeah, awesome job. But here, I'm gonna go right ahead. I'll switch the chest plate, and then I'll do another switch out with one of the head sculpts, because we got a total of 4. So yeah, let's switch these out real quick. All right, so I got the DX bonus version, or not the bonus version. I think that one comes with a signed art print. So I just got the DX version, limited to 500. It does come with this bust, so you can display any of the additional portraits, and you can display the additional chest emblem. So here I can go right ahead, put that there, and then let's try this one out. So this is the kind of like open mouth with looking over to the left. And again, a lot of good details. Promo kills it. Yeah, great job. All right, there it is. Looks good. Now, depending on your display or how you wanna, if you wanna, have this on the left side of a shelf higher up, you might want to switch that off and, go with the portrait that looks to the right. Yeah, so for this one does have a lot of stubble. Looks a little bit more menacing. And then same details on the cowl as the other head sculpts. Here, let me put it more to light over here. Yeah, look at that. Looks awesome. That looks cool. All right. So last one. As some of you may have seen on the background, I have a 1/3 scale Superman Hush. So I think I'm going to be going with the looking down portrait, as that's the portrait I have for Superman Hush as well. Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah. Yeah, amazing piece overall. But I'll probably end up displaying it with the larger chest emblem. Yeah, I really love this piece. Definitely one of the best 1/3 Batmans to date on the market right now. Yeah. Alright, so that was the up close review. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll go right ahead and end this review by just showing this piece spinning on a turntable.